understand. Like, when he say Gloria from a story, I went to war with her peeps in 91 and stole a gat from her workers. She already knew him from a previous situation. So essentially what he was doing was telling a story with inside of a story. Because if you peep, he said, she say, I done see you make bleed nightmares, don't need. And then she gave him the rundown. He say, shut up, we're shaking. Then she go, room 112 with some Jamaicans. But that, see, the twist to the story with me was Arizona Ron, how he breaks his whole character down. Like, right from the get, he say, since it's on, I call my Arizona Ron from Tucson, push the black Yukon. And Arizona Ron got bucked and his peeps got bucked and got locked up. Then Rob vanished. He come back speaking Spanish. So Rob was hiding out in Puerto Rico the whole time. And then he come back speaking Spanish. But then, like, when they during the heist, during the sting or whatever, he say, Ron, pass me gasoline. Ron pass him kerosene. Then Big go, hey, it's flammable. My hunger is unexplainable. And then I think the dude gets shot in the head and his brains hit the floor. And then Big say, Ron hit the floor. He says his brain hit the floor. Ron laughing. Like, Ron was a cold psycho sociopath, man. But that's the notorious B.I.G. though. You know what I'm saying? Like, here it is 12 years later. We still breaking down bleed just like us, man. That's, to me, the best story of all time, man. But, yo, let me hit you back, man. Let me get on GYGB, man. All right, peace. That's how we do. GYGB. Welcome back to Guard Your Girl Boxing. Partner, little intro. I didn't even know we started taping yet. I was talking to my man who was breaking down one of the best story times of all time, and that's Bleed Just Like Us off the Life After Death LP. If you haven't heard this story yet, I advise you to go listen to it, and I guarantee it'll be one of the best hip-hop stories you ever heard in your life. And, you know, no disrespect to the Pac fans out there, but where I'm from, dudes argue all day about who's the best MC, Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas. Guard Your Girl Boxing, this your man Coltrane. Shout out to the legendary John Coltrane in back of me. I got some questions about this poster here. I love Supreme John Coltrane. You know, your man Coltrane got a lot of different gears he going to. 1 minute I'm all hip-hop, then the next thing I'm listening to classic ballads by Miles Davis. Or Love Supreme like here in back of me by my dude John Coltrane. It's Guard Your Girl Boxing. Coffee, please. A little mixed in with a little bit of coffee with Coltrane. I don't even know what this show about. I'm all over the place today. It's my third cup of coffee. Shout out to the Sleepy Little Posse. I was at their birthday party earlier. We was balling. We was getting it in. But I do know we got a junior welterweight title fight coming up this weekend with Kendall Holt and Tim Bradley. You know, so we gonna get it popping, man. GYGB style. That's the first recap this weekend. But before I get in there, let me go in my bag a little bit for a minute. Coltrane won't go in his bag. I ain't been in my bag in a minute. So let me first. So it been a little hate going on GYGB and what we do over here. You know, I'm not gonna say the name of this particular site because, you know, chumps normally operate like chumps. And when I put these dudes on blast and I call them by their name, and I don't want our videos getting yanked. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, in the spring, GYGB doing what we do. Cotto versus Alfonso Gomez, Margarito Centron, Carby was in AC. Ran into a particular boxing website. You know, big GYGB. You know, being the gentleman that we are, trying to show love. And then dudes, you know, threw a little hate at us. You know what I'm saying? And this particular website, I'm gonna give you a little hint so y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. One dude got a ponytail, and he kind of talks like this. You know what I mean? He talks like this, and they're always hating on Floyd Mayweather. And the other dude kind of talks like that too. Those two cats, one of them left the site, and the other one's still holding it down. You know, props to them for, you know, for putting boxing on the map or whatever you want to call it. You know, through their little journalism that they do. But that's the key thing. They're journalists. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes, I'm saying it. This is the opinion of Coltrane. I don't know if all my GYGB brethren feel like this. Them cats ain't boxing dudes, man. Them dudes went to school to be journalists, and that's what they are. They're no different from a guy that can write about golf, that can write about NASCAR, because that's what a journalist do. What we do here at GYGB, we like y'all. We are boxing fans. We are fans of the sport. We speak with emotion. We speak with our heart. You know, nobody here pretend to be journalists. So sometimes when you get a little favoritism, we try to be objective as possible. But like y'all, we boxing fans. Them cats is hating on GYGB because we got swagger, you know what I'm saying? And them dudes you can go to school all you want and you can't get swag like how we got it. So, that's my little bag. That's my little tyrant. Shout out to 17 Brand. Shout out to Blood Boxing. Shout out to Boxing Info. You know, dudes that's really speaking from a purist boxing perspective, you dig? So, let's get right into it. My dude Eddie Chambers, victorious on Friday versus Samuel Peter. Like I told you, I think Peter's done. Eddie pulled out the victory. Should have loaded up more. He was doing that lead jab followed by the right hand, you know, a la Muhammad Ali style. So, Eddie, props to him for winning. He was honest at the end of the fight. He said he needs to load up more. Most importantly, he got the W, and that's all that matters. You know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully he can get in line for a title fight. If not, keep fighting, you know, those type of fighters to get your name back in the news again. All right, props to Humberto Soto, Julio Cesar Chavez, who's rumored to be fighting Manny Pacquiao, according to some reports out there. So that's that on that front. Let's get right into it. Kendall Holt, who holds the WBO junior welterweight title, and my dude Tim Bradley holds the WBC. All right, I'm gonna keep it real funky with y'all. That's what we do on GYGB, right? I'm not a fan of Tim Bradley. I got nothing against the kid. I like him. He speaks well. Might use a little pointers, you know what I mean? Holla at me, man. Your suits look a little cheap, man. You can't be on TV with them J.C. Penney's looking suits on, man. You gotta look at my dude Jay Wright on the sideline for Villanova, man. You gotta soften your suit game a little bit up, homie, if you're gonna be on national TV. But that's beside the point. But I want to see. It's something about Tim Bradley fight game I don't like. He beat Junior Witten, he beat Edner Cherry. So I do this. I mean, okay, you beat Edner Cherry and Junior Witten, who Edner Cherry is a gatekeeper for young fighters, and Junior Witten is one of the most overrated junior welterweights in junior welterweight history. And I don't know. I just need to see more out of Tim Bradley. Is he fast? Can he punch? Like, what are some of the things that you like about Tim Bradley? Please let me know. I'm open to having my opinion swayed. Kendall Holt, I like about him most is his slick talking. You know, he got some of the best sayings in the world. You know, our famous saying after he knocked Ricardo Torres out, he said, if he gets up off that last knockdown, then God bless him. But shout out to Patterson, New Jersey, the home of Reuben Hurricane Carter. I just think Kendall Holt is going to win this fight. I think he's Kendall Holt's one of these guys, you look at him on paper, he don't pose a lot of things that you like in a fighter, you know, as far as like, you know, athleticism. He's not a real defensive fighter. He doesn't have a jab that I can adore or a nice setup. I just think that he's tricky. He's a veteran that knows how to win. You know, his last victory was over our hometown dude here, Demetrius Hopkins, and you know, I just think he's gonna outfox the young kid, Tim Bradley. Yo, no disrespect to Tim Bradley. Like I said, I like him. He's a nice dude, but I'm just not moved on his fight game. Like, what do he do that you... Please tell me, what do he do that y'all like? You know what I'm saying? So, that's that on that front, man. You know, it's not a whole lot. We got Winky Wright. My dude Paul Williams coming up. You know, as Volley Boys say, it's going to be like two prisoners with shanks in their hands playing chess against one another. And that's what it's going to be, man. Don't sleep on Winky Wright. You know, we're going to get a little bit more than that later. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's pretty much it from GYGB. I'm just in my vent bag a little bit right now. And, you know, I'm just in my bag. It is what it is. Coffee with Coltrane. That's coming up next Monday. Put that down. Put that down. What are you doing? Talking to my kids, man. I told you I'm all over the place on this episode today, man. You know, so tune in next week. We're going to be breaking down the results from the Holt and Bradley fight. And we're going to be talking about the Wright and Williams fight. Anybody got a problem with what I said, you can hit me up. You know, I'm here. You know, I'm always commenting in the text section, message section down below. So I'm here, man. GYGB. Holla at me.
What the I want to do?
You can do it. You could be on the next show. You want to be on the next show?